Welcome to the Diary of Us. Today we're going to have a conversation of how to find a job in the Netherlands. How do you go about your daily activities in the Netherlands when you move here? You really need to find a job, of course. Without job, how can you pay your bills? So we want to go into that aspect, including my experience when I moved here to the Netherlands, to my wife, and the experiences that I went through looking for a job. We equally want to share some with you, and the procedures and steps you can equally take to find a job here in the Netherlands. So that is what we want to talk about today. So, Chantal, what are the procedures? When I came, the first time when I came, you started everything for me because by then I don't know anything about the Netherlands procedures, the job market, I don't know. So Chantal started everything before I began to pick up. Yes. So, how will somebody who is out there want to move to the Netherlands or finally move to the Netherlands looking for a job?
It depends on what way you are coming.
Yeah.
If you come through an agency like nee, let me say different. Let's say you have already you work in a company who is international.
Yeah.
Then probably they can look for you in the other country for accommodation and everything, including the job.
Yeah.
You get more opportunities, more ways of coming here.
Yeah.
That is one thing. If you want to just come here only for a job is more difficult because to just come here you need to go through papers, working permit, and you are not just getting a working permit without having a job or done an interview somewhere already to start.
Yeah.
So you need to go through that. Yeah, but again.
Yeah. Yeah. Apart from what she's saying, assuming you are looking for, you have to know the specific job you are looking for. And in the Netherlands, most of the jobs that are available for international people are mostly in the cities. For example, they are in the cities.
Yeah.
So, and those kind of jobs too, their criteria are very, very different from if you are living here in the Netherlands. Assuming you are coming from if you are coming from, assuming they pick you from Ghana, it means your kind of service you are about to provide in the Netherlands is totally different and you are highly needed.
Yeah, we have specific agencies who look for, who are looking for specific jobs, specific skills from outsiders.
Yeah, from outside.
But the skills in the school they are asking for or the grade you have done is very, 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 very high.
Yeah, very high because most of those, they have the workmanship here, they have the expertise. So you must be special, very, very special.
One of a kind.
Yeah, one of a kind.
Almost one of a kind.
Yeah, to be able for Netherlands, the workers to invite you to come and work in the country because the Netherlands, the workforce, they have a lot of expertise. They have a lot for them to come out for them to ask you to come to the Netherlands to come and work with them. It means you are one of a kind.
Yeah, really one of a kind.
Yeah.
They ask a lot of working experience, working years.
Yes.
5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
They are not just asking.
And your qualification must be very, very high. And in that, in terms of qualification, you must also find out if your qualification, the Dutch government need to assess it, if it can be assessed to and place you where you can be within the system. Because I remember when I came.
Yeah.
When I came, my certificate need to be examined. So we send it to an agency here in the Netherlands, and they have to check where they will place me. Because Ghanaian educational system is totally different from the Netherlands educational system. And when it came back, it was, to my biggest surprise, they were not able to place me. They were not able to find a place to place me. That was what they told us, because that is where my challenges started. Yeah.
And that is with more jobs, that the certificate from outside, if you move, you need to be aware that
Yeah.
it's not always possible to do the same thing with
Yeah.
your qualification.
Yeah.
Even if you are maybe that knowledgeable, then they still look at your qualification.
Very, very well. And that leads to, because when you are outside and you want to come and work in the Netherlands, there are some sites that you can equally check that are international. Yeah, there are sites that are international. You can look for Indeed. That is another website that you can check. You can also look for, is it Monster Board?
Monster Board.
The Monster Board, that is another one. And also Undetchables. Yeah, that one too, they are also there for experts. All these sites are for expert people who wants to come and work here. Yeah. And you must really, really be one of a kind, as we rightly said. So that is another angle. If you want to look for a job in the Netherlands, those are some of the places you can equally go and check. But assuming you are here in the Netherlands already,
then
it's also different.
Then it's also different.
Yeah.
Because then, when on the other way, you can check the local newspapers
Yes.
to get a job, and you can I will not say easily, but you can quicker make a call, like, or just write open letters also to companies you like in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And just give it a call.
So, yeah.
Just to try and see if it is something for you.
Because that is how we started looking for a job. Because since my certificate was not able to work here in the Netherlands, I have to resort to working or look for something that is out of my field. So we started with the newspaper, checking the newspaper, writing letters, and all these procedures come with their challenges if you are not a Dutch person. Because one of the challenges I faced from the beginning was the language problem. The language problem. Because we are living in a village. The villages are mostly surrounded by local companies, even though some of them are international, but most of their workers are speaking Dutch. And for me to get a job, I really have to learn the language. And that was also another challenge from the beginning, because I just came in and I can't speak the language and I need to work. One, I can't work with my certificate. Two, I can't speak the language very well from the beginning. So it was a challenge.
Yeah, if you really want to have a job in a not international company, you really need to be aware that you can speak
the Dutch language.
The Dutch
quite well. Yeah, quite well.
Yeah, quite well.
Yeah, because so that is the challenges. That is where it all started from. And in the Netherlands, they welcome you to for an interview, and you go and present yourself nicely. But at the end of the day, if you can't speak the Dutch language, that is the bottom line. I went for how many interviews? I went for almost 3 interviews. Three interviews. All of them came back telling me I need to better my Dutch language. So it was heartbreaking, and I can't blame them, because I need to speak their language to be able and understand it, to be able to produce or to perform effectively, because I'm not going to be asking somebody all the time, what does the person, what is the meaning of this, what is the meaning of that? So that is one angle too you must also consider, language barrier. In as much as they speak English does not mean you will be welcome just like that.
No.
It's not like that.
No, they expect you
To speak
it.
to speak the language. And apart from that one also, when you are looking for a job also, you can just sometimes, if what I notice is that you can make sure you look at the website of most companies. Most companies, you must always check their website. If there's a job opening, it will be there.
It will be there. Some companies, they are known of that there are mostly jobs there.
Yeah.
They are not even so much in the newspaper or
By the working agencies.
By the working agencies.
You just have to check websites.
They get their workers.
Yeah, you can check the website of companies and just apply. If they like you, they'll call you for an interview, and they can just start it. So with me, how I started my job was at first I started through an agency. I started my work through an agency, and after a year, and I got my contract, then I left the agency. And working for an agency, to some extent, for me, I didn't enjoy it from the beginning because I don't like the way my salary was coming in. The way agencies pay you weekly, and I want my salary monthly. Yeah, so weekly, they pay me weekly, and if you're not careful, I may misuse the money. So I was always complaining. Like, I want my money to be, but with working through agencies, those are some of the, if you get your weekly, they pay you weekly. So that was another disadvantage for me personally. Not, I don't know how somebody would take it, but for me, I wasn't in favor working through. So later on, after working with that company for a while, I moved. And how did I move? By checking on a company website. And I wrote a letter and I was called without going through an agency. So that possibility is there.
The possibility is really there.
Yeah. So I just went, and that was how I got my job, my second job. And I'm still there up to now. So those are some of the procedures you can take to get a job when you are here in the Netherlands. And also, if you are not afraid, just walk into the company, to the receptionist. Just walk and just ask them, I want a job. Even if you don't have anything in mind, just ask them if they have anything for you.
And if you are very smart, then you take some bunch of CV with you, CV, you leave it there.
Yeah.
They can always give you a call.
And your CV too, you must be able to explain things very clearly and state your achievements clearly, not too much, but be straightforward, like the Dutch person will be. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they like it if you, even some of your hobbies, like not any stupid thing, like I'm a collector of something, but let's say you are doing something in what must I say now, for politics, or just your photographing,
or something interesting.
Yeah, something that you can maybe use, or you may know
in the company
in the future. Yeah. Put it there. They
may need your service. Yeah,
they can even ask it.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are, and another thing that almost escaped me is that when you go for job interviews here in the Netherlands, they are quite straightforward. They don't keep long in giving you feedback.
Oh no.
They don't keep long in giving you feedback. Within a week, you must get your feedback. Within a week, you must get your feedback.
And it depends a little bit what kind of job. Sometimes you need to come for a second interview.
Yeah.
But it depends how the company is.
And one thing you must also consider when looking for a job in the Netherlands is you must also consider distance. Distance in the Netherlands, you must really consider that one as well, because assuming you get a job that you have to drive almost 60 kilometers or more than 60 kilometers,
Now, not even that. If you don't have a car yet,
Yes.
you need to be very mindful what time the job is starting,
Starting.
and what time it is ending, because there are some places you can't come early.
Yeah. Yeah. With
Or you
the bus,
can't
with the public
come back.
transport. Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Especially a little bit industrial areas is not always
Is
friendly
with buses.
with bus
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Then you must really put that one into consideration. The distance from your house to your workplace, you must also consider that. Yeah, because I really personally, I was thinking about that because we have one car, and assuming I have to look for a job that will take me, even if it is 30 kilometers, that means I need a car. Yeah, and I just came, and I don't have that kind of, we're not having that kind of resources to buy a car. So we looked for a job that is in the neighborhood, and I'm happy we got a job within the neighborhood. So we are, yeah, we are always, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you like biking, you can do a lot of jobs
Yeah,
in
with the neighborhood.
in a range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is one of the things to in the when looking for a job in the Netherlands. Those are some of the things that you can consider. And if you want to go through agencies, you can just go straight to the agency office and tell them you present your credentials, and they will look for a job for you.
And just talk about it in your neighborhood with your friends or whoever you are. Somebody can just say, "Oh, I know somebody. I will ask," or not that you straight away get a job, but
Yeah.
at least you can come for an interview
Interview.
or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because in the Netherlands there are a lot of jobs. There are plenty of jobs. Whatever you are looking for, you will surely
There is something.
something. It may take. That's why some of them maybe if it comes to the distance, then yeah, you will get a job if you are here. If you are serious about yourself and you know what you want, the Netherlands will give you that opportunity. There are always opportunities in that direction. Yeah, yeah. So me, my experience so far, also in the job market is that ever since I've started working, what I've noticed also is that the Netherlands culture of work is different from my culture of work. And what I've also realized is at the working place, in the Netherlands, you can easily approach your manager, you can easily approach your boss without any problem, without any bureaucracy. If you want to speak to your boss, you can straight away go to your boss and talk to your boss. And in Ghana, sometimes there is a lot of bureaucracy. Maybe your boss will not be available, or they feel that they are your boss. So no, here they listen to you. They listen to you.
Yeah,
That is
and
what.
even if they don't listen, they do as if they listen.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They are human beings. Even if they don't want to listen, they will do as if they are listening to you. Yeah, you are right. So that is another experience. My experience with working so far here is that it has been a very nice experience, and I've also noticed that you must be, if you are working in the Netherlands with the Dutch community, you must be somebody who is open-minded. You can disagree, but you must also be ready to accept somebody's idea. You must not be stiff to your own idea without opening up for another person's to include his or her ideas collectively. That is what I've noticed at work. You must always become one. That is what I've seen as compared to my country. My country, sometimes Ghana, sometimes people insist that, yeah, this is what I know, this is what I do, nothing changes. Yeah, that kind of attitude. But here, they are open. If the Dutch people like it, if you are straightforward also, but you must also be ready to listen to ideas and to move on. That is another experience I've witnessed so far. Another angle is, this one goes for if you are if you've already schooled here, maybe let's say you schooled here in the Netherlands before and you go back to your country, don't forget to have contact with people that are already here. Because if you are outside and you want to come back to the Netherlands to look for a job, maybe those that you schooled with here,
It's easier, more
Yeah.
easy to lead again to the network.
into the networking.
But
So
just-
you must keep contact.
It's
You
true.
must keep contact. You must keep contact.
Mm.
Yeah. And working here in the Netherlands is good. I must say it's very good. But one advantage that I would say is that if you are working here in the Netherlands, if you are not careful, if you are really not careful with yourself, you will end up working so much hard because of the money.
Yeah, and you will make a lot of hours.
Yes.
I think especially in the construction and production,
Yeah.
it goes easily with overtime.
Time. Yeah.
And you can say no.
Yeah. You can say no.
You can say no.
To you must know when to say no.
Yeah,
Let's
you
say
mu-
that.
yeah, you
Yeah.
must yeah.
You must really know when to
yeah,
say no.
yeah.
Because
They can take advantage
Take-
of you.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that is one
I must say that.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
That you must really watch out when to say no, I can't work overtime today. You must know that limit, because if you don't give yourself that limit, you overwork yourself.
Yeah, you really overwork
Yeah.
yourself.
You
They can-
overwork yourself. You work, because the job
And-
is there and they need people to finish up things. So
Yeah.
you can do, if you can do the job, yeah, they would love you to finish it, but you must take care of yourself. Yeah, that is one
that's
disadvantage
not it.
I've realized here, that you must really know when to say no.
I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
That is
Yeah.
it for today.
And they respect that. They respect that. You have to be yourself. Yeah, you have to be yourself. That is another aspect of it. Because after we are talking about finding a job, and we are just giving you the experience and everything. And another thing to have realized is that you must, if you are working here in the Netherlands, you must know the rules of work very well. You must read your contract
Yeah, you need to read your contract.
very well.
Your contracts very well.
Very well, because your boss could take advantage over it. And one thing to have realized is that your boss know all the rules, but they will never tell you. They keep quiet.
Yeah, you need to know your
Yourself.
regulations.
They'll-
Otherwise, they want, or rather they take your free days,
Yes.
or they take your hours, or
Exactly.
because they think you don't know.
Yeah.
And I think especially if you are
A foreigner like me,
yeah.
if you're not careful, they take advantage over you. Because sometimes at work, at my former working place, there are certain things I don't know until you go there, or my wife tells me before I go and say it, then they keep quiet, because some of these things they want you to come and work.
Yeah.
And the rules are there to protect all of you. But your boss will keep quiet.
They will never.
They will never say anything, because
Till
you know it yourself.
you know what you said. They say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Then they say, oh yes, because they must really follow the rules. If you don't understand the rules, make somebody help you to explain things
or
for
to
you.
find out, because you need to know where your left and right,
Right.
is,
Yeah.
because you have
Plenty.
a lot of rights.
Yeah, you have a lot
Yeah.
of right. Yeah, you have a lot of right. And if you don't take advantage of them, your boss will just be happy and you're
Oh
working.
yeah. They think, I
They
don't
are
care.
happy. And they'll come and tap you at your shoulder. You're a very good worker.
Yeah, I've done well.
Yeah, you've done well.
I've
Meanwhile,
done well.
you sacrifice your own.
But you don't even know why.
Yeah, you don't even know. So that is one thing in the Netherlands. You must really know the rules. Nobody will come and explain them to you until you find out yourself. Then you go and then you tell them, and they don't have anything against you. They will just accept it. So that is one thing I must say, as a foreigner, you must watch out for. Yeah, in the Netherlands, if you're not careful, you overwork yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Those are some of the things I can say with this thing. And but the working experience too. One thing I said, I talk about the disadvantages. The advantages too are there. The advantages too are there because in the Netherlands, I never knew that even they give you money for vacation when I came here. I never knew that they give you money they have what they call vacancy health. I never knew. So working here until then, I got to know because I realized that how do these people get money to go on vacations? How do the Dutch people always get money to go on vacation? I never knew. I never knew until I started working. And that is when, if you are working genuinely, these are some of the benefits you will get in the country. They give you money also for your vacations. And I was so surprised that, okay, I don't need to touch my own personal salary this time, but I get some money to go on a vacation if I want to. And that is a very big advantage for me. And one advantage also working here in the Netherlands is they have hours that you work with. And within those hours, you are also building hours for your own free time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can depend
In
every company.
In every company.
But
Not every
not
company
every
does.
company does it like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
Most companies do. They have some days that are they call RTV.
yeah, you have holidays, your 5 weeks, or some companies have more weeks.
Yeah.
And then some, it's nice.
It's good. It's nice because you will enjoy those days. And I remember before I left my former company, I was having a lot of hours. I was having almost like 200 working hours left, which I did not use. So the 200 hours I did not use, the company, what happened, I was surprised when I was leaving, the company paid me those hours as cash, and I was a little bit rich by then. Yeah, so that is some of the advantages also working here in the Netherlands. Yeah, working with hours is very, very good. You can use the hours when you have an emergency, you can use them to do something. Yeah, so far working here in the Netherlands, I can say it has been interesting and it's good so far. There's sometimes you just have to work extra hard for your money, and that is how life is.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is. So I hope we've talked and we've said things that could also help you to find out certain things when you move here to the Netherlands. And it's a small country with a lot of
jobs,
a lot of companies. And starting up businesses here, you see a lot of people. If you are if you're an entrepreneurial person and you're in the Netherlands, this is an opportunity also. You can also grow in the country. So thank you for listening to us, and we hope we've said it all. And if not, leave your comment down below and give us a thumbs up if you like our conversation. You just do the needful for us, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you. And I'm Jerry.
And I'm Chantal.
And we'll see you once again in the Diary of Us. Bye for now.
Bye for now.